We got a song sparrow up there. They sound so pretty. Really can't wait to go fishing. $36. $72. That one's broken. I think I'm gonna get this one. I'm not gonna be that customer. 72. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm legally blind. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. It is springtime in Michigan, which for me means it's time to plant some seeds and get ready for this year's garden. And I decided I might as well show you guys how I do it because, you know, who knows? Hopefully it'll help some of you. First, I'm going to do some tomatoes and pepper seeds. And then after that, I'll probably go outside and plant some peas. And to be honest, I don't even like peas, but these are not store-bought peas. These are, when you grow your own peas, it's like candy, seriously. Not joking. So first, I'm going to go to my sister's. She's going to help do the tomatoes and the peppers. So I'm not usually a how-to video creator, but I had my own seeds business and I ran it for a few years, so I kind of know a thing or two about gardening. And I figured it might help some people out. Some of you that don't think you have a green thumb but wish that you did. So I like to use the peat pellets. As you saw me in the store buying them, I was able to just so gracefully take them off the shelf. Such finesse. But I like to use the peat pellets because they're so simple and easy to use for the small seeds like this. So I guess the next thing we got to do is add water. Watch them grow. So this honestly should go without saying, but whatever kind of seeds you're gonna plant, label what you're planting, label which varieties they are. It was like either last year or the year before, I asked my mom, I said, hey mom, what kind of tomatoes did you grow this year? And she said, I have no idea. She said, yeah, it was like a month ago. She said, I was sure I wasn't gonna forget, but I guess I'm just gonna be surprised because she didn't label what she planted. And that's funny, you know, if you like surprises, then go ahead and do that. But as for me, I like to know what's where because I like to grow lots of different kinds of varieties of peppers and tomatoes and stuff. So label what you plant. So this tray is going to be for tomatoes and peppers. And all you got to do with tomatoes and peppers as far as the depth of the seeds, they only need to go down 1/4 inch. So we got Sarah helping out, poking the holes, 1/4 inch deep. So planting the tomato seeds and the pepper seeds, pretty self-explanatory from here. We've got the holes, they're 1/4 inch deep. Put the seeds in the holes, cover it up with your finger, good to go. Easy peasy. I gotta say, this is the part that I'm really glad to get help with because my eyes being what they are, tiny little seeds into tiny little holes, boy, that strains the heck out of my eyes, so appreciate the help here. Okay, tomatoes and peppers are done. So keep the dirt wet and keep the temperature around the mid-70s and they should germinate within about a week or two. So in case you're interested, I'm going to show you which varieties of tomatoes and peppers that I planted. And I'm going to show you pictures. And these are my own pictures. They were actually on my website when I had my website when I was selling the seeds. because that's, like I said, that's what I used to do. So these are varieties that I planted myself, I grew myself, and these pictures I took myself. So hope you like them. They're all heirlooms except for the first one. The first one I'm actually working on dehybridizing right now. So here we go. So the first one, Sun Sugar, Kellogg's Breakfast. That Kellogg's Breakfast, oh my gosh. If you guys have not tried a Kellogg's Breakfast, if you like tomatoes, if you like BLTs, they're huge slices. I mean, they hang over the bread when you slice them up and put them on a sandwich. I remember the first BLT that I had with a Kellogg's Breakfast. That's the best BLT I ever had. Ananas Noir, Green Zebra, Gold Medal, Chocolate Cherry, Orange Berries, Black Opal, Black Zebra, Green Pineapple, Wapsipinicon Peach. Now that one's just fun to say. Wapsipinicon Peach. And then the peppers that I'm growing, Red Habanero, Purple Beauty, and Ruby King. The hardest part for me when it comes to growing tomatoes is deciding which varieties to grow this year, because I literally have over 300 different kinds of heirloom tomato seeds. I wish I could grow all of them every year. That's how much I like tomatoes. Anyway, enough about tomatoes. So now it's on to the peas. Let's go outside, plant the peas. And the way that I do peas and the way that I do beans is pretty much the same, except beans you plant later in the year. You plant when it's warmer. Beans you pretty much wait until your garden is ready for putting in transplants. That's when you plant your beans. But peas you can do earlier because they're a cool climate crop. I just realized that I didn't do any prep work for this at all. So chances are there's going to be a bunch of leaves and maybe grass growing where I'm going to plant the peas, but it'll work. So firstly, the way that I plant peas and the way that I plant beans, pretty much identical. I do, rows with string. And you can do it just in a straight row like that, just like every 2 or 3 inches. The way that I do it is I stagger it. So I'll put one down here and then I'll cross the line and I'll just keep crossing the line all the way down. That way you kind of get 2 rows, pretty much in the same space. So, and depending on your thickness of soil, the density, if you got really light soil, you can go down, 1.5 inches, 2 inches when you put your seeds down. If you've got nice, thick, dense soil, going down 1 inch is plenty. So, and do like, 2 or 3 seeds per hole and water it really good every day until you start to see them grow. So this dirt right here is a little bit too dry. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on and I'm going to wet the line. Because when I punch the hole in, the dirt kind of caves in on itself. So wetting it up a little bit so the hole can keep its form makes it easier to work with. Test it now. Much better. We actually got a hole. Emily's got the job of putting the peas in the hole.
Hey Jeff,
Yeah?
you want to know how to catch a bear in the summer?
How to catch a bear in the summer?
Yeah.
How do you catch a bear in the summer?
You make a hole in the forest, and you have a fire, and you burn up a bunch of wood until there's just ashes left. Then you take a couple peas, and you put them in the hole. Then when the bear comes to take a pee, you kick it in the ash hole.
Nice. All right, yeah, that'll catch a bear for sure.
Seems very fitting for today.
Kick him right in the ash hole.
Okay, that's the first row. There we go.
All right. Are we going to trade again? Am I going to cover up the holes?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Emily.
Yeah?
Do you know how to catch a bear in the winter?
No.
So you go out onto a frozen lake. You cut a hole in the ice, and you sprinkle peas around the hole.
Mm-hmm.
When the bear comes to take a pee, you kick him in the ice hole.
That's terrible. That's a dad joke right there.
That's an amazing dad joke. Someday, hopefully, I'll be a dad.
You'd be a good one.
Thank you. So from here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the lines up, water them every single day till you start to see them sprout. Good to go. Well, that's the beginning of my garden for 2019. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope it was at least entertaining. Till next time, when life gets you down, plant a garden, for crying out loud. It'll be delicious. It's soothing to the soul, and it's gonna be a lot better than that styrofoam tasting crap that you get at the store. Oh, and stand up and overcome.